What is up, y'all? It's your girl Kayla, and we are back with another video. Before we even get started, you already know if you are new here or if you're returning, welcome. And if you have not already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting on, but hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. It is completely free. That way, you are notified every single time I upload, y'all. So, with that being said, I don't do long intros if you didn't already know. We're just going to jump into everything. So, as y'all know, I am gearing up for my second IUI. And when we're doing this, it is important to track our ovulation, y'all. Especially if you're not going through a clinic and they're doing everything for you, all this other stuff. It's important to track our ovulation. So, I do a list of things, for ovulation tracking and to confirm everything. So for me, I'll also link the video down below that really goes into detail on how to do all of this. But for me, I do a combination of things to really confirm. I check my BBT, that is my basal body temperature. I also check my CM, that is my cervical mucus. And I have my Flow app, which I've used several other apps before. Flow is the best that I've tried. They're the most accurate for me. And you get everything that I've gotten in other services that I've subscribed for and paid for free. So ultimately, Flow just works best for me. And last but not least, I use an OPK, and that is an ovulation predictor kit. And so typically you can track everything without the OPK, especially if you have PCOS. You'll probably want to go through your provider. But you can typically track your ovulation without an ovulation predictor kit. Personally, for me, I prefer to use the kit just because when you are purchasing sperm vials, it is absolutely just so important to make sure that you have the right dates. You are inseminating at the right time, unlike, say, if you're just doing it the more traditional way of conception and, there's room for error. You have an endless supply of sperm, So for me, I don't have that luxury. So it is very important for me to make sure that I am truly ovulating and I'm getting those days right. That way, when I do order my sperm, I'm able to go ahead and, do it on the right dates so that I can inseminate on the right day and I'm not ordering the sperm too soon or too late and missing my window of opportunity, because it's not cheap. And once those vials are thawed, you have to use them. They're gone if not. And when you're spending $995 per vial, it's expensive. That means that you basically just wasted away $1,000 because you didn't ovulate or you didn't track your ovulation, properly. So what I do, and this is just kind of reviewing because when I was first looking for OPKs, I wasn't sure which one to get. And I remember when I was just starting out my journey, how overwhelmed I felt. Yes, I was excited, but there were so many emotions going on. Nobody around me had really been through what I was going through, and the couple people that were, they weren't able to help. So I was in it alone. So I was really wishing that I had somebody that could review stuff for me and tell me, okay, which ones do work, which ones don't work, which ones are more reliable versus unreliable. Because let me tell you, if you get the wrong thing, you might think that it's your body not responding. And really, your body is doing what it's supposed to do. Or, it may not be and you may not catch it, but your body may be doing what it's supposed to do, and it's the product that you have that's not working right. So, with that being said, I have tried 3 different OPKs. Personally, I prefer the LH Surge strips versus the kits that I'm going to show you, because you get more. On average, I'm seeing 50 strips per bundle that you buy, and you're able to test every day of your cycle, maybe even twice a day, depending on how many strips that you get. And it works out, you know. So those ones I do prefer. If I could, I would definitely order some and review them for you. But we'll see. I have a lot of videos lined up. But I want to show y'all what you can just get today in your store. I got these from Target. So the two tests that I typically use, or that I've mainly been using just this past, 13 months of TTC, are these two. So it's the clear blue, and it's the one with the two LH Surge lines, not the happy face. And then the Up and Up brand with the two Surge lines as well. No happy face. I don't even know if Up and Up has the happy face version, but clear blue definitely does. Personally, I prefer the ones with the two lines because, as you can see from the picture, can you see that picture? Yeah. So I didn't want to show y'all one of the tests, but basically, if you are not having an LH surge, that LH surge is that ovulation window. It's going to show negative. And I like these tests because you can take these every day and it'll show you progressively, those lines getting longer. Now, something that I've noticed since January when I did my first IUI is that these LH surges for the Up and Up brand are not showing up. And it's not something different with my body. It's not something, that I did wrong. I'm taking these tests as they're supposed to, as instructed, never changed it. And they will not show that I'm ovulating. They always come back negative. And so right now I'm gearing up to have my second IUI. And so I just know I cannot afford for this to happen. And I know I'm ovulating. I know when I'm ovulating because I'm doing the 3 other methods. But I want these tests so I know exactly which 2 days, So I've been using the Up and Up since, I want to say, October or November. Probably October. Yeah, October or November. I'm not sure which one. But I've been using the Up and Up brand since then, and at first it was fine. They are a little more finicky, so if you use the Up and Up brand, I do not recommend that you pee directly on it. I recommend you get yourself some little throwaway cups, pee in a cup, and then dip it for the 20 seconds or 15 seconds. One of these, I think Clear Blue is 15 seconds and Up and Up is 20 seconds. If not, I have it reversed. But either way, look at the instructions, dip it in the urine and then set it flat, wait the 3 minutes and get your test that way. It is a lot more responsive that way versus trying to catch it in your urine stream. I tried to catch it in my urine stream many times. It's not like it's anything new to me, and it just was not picking it up. So I noticed that the tests do work better when you dip it in your urine. A little messy, but this whole process is messy anyway, so you're going to get used to it. But I have noticed that since January, these tests are not showing when I'm ovulating. And with me gearing up to have my IUI any day now, I needed to make sure that everything is right. That way I know, okay, this is the day for sure I ovulate. That way next month when that happens, I can put in the order and set up my shipment day and pickup day for the proper time and day. That way I'm not missing my window because I ovulated before or after. So because I just do not have room for error, I don't know what Up and Up is doing, because I've had several boxes and different lot numbers, and they're just not working. So I went on and I got the Clear Blue because they are very reliable, and it is more expensive, but I mean, do you want to spend a little bit more for a clear blue test that you know is going to work? Or do you want to use the other one that you know has not been working and picking up your ovulations for the past 6 months, and you might lose out on $1,000 of sperm because you did not get that positive reading and you actually did ovulate and you missed your window. I just could not take that risk. So I went on, splurged a little bit, and got the clear blue. And just to confirm, I did go ahead and check the other day when I was ovulating with both of these, because again, all the 3 other signs that I'm using said that I would be ovulating. So I started checking, and sure enough, the up and up stayed weak. It stayed very weak, while the clear blue eventually went from weak and negative to progressively stronger, and I got the 2 days that I was most fertile, and I was able to go ahead and put them in my Flow app and record it. That way everything is ready. So yeah, and even when I was ovulating, and I mean, I got strong lines on clear blue, like strong, undeniable lines, the up and up one still said big fat negative. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there was an issue with production. I tried to look it up and I don't see anything. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with them. All their other products have always been reliable and I've been using them for so long, but for some reason it's not picking it up. So if you're thinking that, you're just not ovulating, I highly recommend maybe trying another brand, and comparing the two and just making sure, even if it means trying 3 different LH kits, because sometimes they may even tell you a little sooner than the others, depending on how they're created. If they were all created equally, they'd all be the same company, So yeah, that is my recommendation, y'all. Again, I do this because I know when I first started out, it was a bit overwhelming. It was so overwhelming because you're excited, you don't know where to start, and there's just so much to finally get into, especially if you've been waiting for, your TTC journey for a long time. And then you finally started and you're just like, what is all of this? So yeah, I'm gonna do some more product reviews. Let me know if there's anything that you're curious about that you would like to know, and I will do my best to answer that for you. If y'all like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. I know y'all want to. I will see you in the next video.